Hello ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome back to Breath of Fire 3. So we're on our way away from Balio and Sunder's men, and we find a coffee shop. Well, let's see what's inside. So if you go up this path to the coffee shop, you can continue on if you want, but you'll want to give the coffee shop at least a look. Look, there's a coffee shop. Why don't we stop for a drink? Maybe you can't skip it. I don't remember. Hello! Are you stuck in town too? No? I asked because there's some strange fellows checking out everyone on the road and no one can get through to India. Of course, that means we get more customers. It must be the men who are after you. Excuse me, but are you Momo? Long time no see, it's me, Pallet. Pallet? Are you from the town of Oak? Yes, I'm Momo, but I don't know who you are. It's me. I'm the director of the plant your father built. It may have been my father who came up with the idea of using Chrism ore to breed stronger crops. But he died before the plant was finished being built. Yes, exactly. Ever since your father Repsol passed away. We've been having nothing but trouble with the machines at the plant. I was just thinking of what it sounded like if you were to get the name backwards. They have a tendency to do that a lot in these types of games. I'll bet. Only my father would be able to make and use a machine like that. One that uses Chrism to make crops grow faster. I can't deny that. That's why I wonder if you, Momo, could help us. Well, familiar with all your father's work, aren't you? I'd be glad to help. So I can have access to your machines then? Yes, of course. Momo, aren't we a bit busy? Oh, thank you so much, Momo. I'll see you at the plant then. But really, Momo, aren't we a bit busy? We're supposed to be heading out. We have to find a way past that checkpoint. Excuse me, Momo? I'm not sure if I understood all of that. Well, you see, there's this plant where they use Chrism to grow plants, see? My father helped build it. And since they're my father's machines, well, I thought I might be able to help them out a bit. I mean, it's not like we'll be getting anywhere on the road for a while, right? Well, I suppose you're right. We at least need to try, though, Momo. Many customers enjoy afternoon tea, as well as the great view we have from here. But don't forget our specialty is curry. Curry? Huh. Or if they grew these potatoes at the plant. Possibly. What's up here? Oh, hello, madam. You have interesting hair. Delonzo, you look like you've got some potential. What do you say? Want to become my apprentice? Yeah, sure. Sorry, if you want to be my apprentice, you have to always be carrying at least 15 kinds of weapons. This is what I mentioned earlier. This is what you want the extra weapons for. I'm sorry if I didn't mention it soon enough for anybody who's playing along. But yes, you do want 15 different kinds of weapons. If you do manage to have 15 different kinds of weapons when you get to her, then it is suggested you put Momo as her apprentice. I don't need any wimps getting in my way. See you later. So we can come back to her when we have the weapons. Came this far thinking I'd get across the bridge. Those punks won't let me through. After I went through all that trouble to get a passport. That's right, you need a passport to get across anyway, from Windia. Let's see what's inside. Why don't you buy an item for a souvenir? That's right, there's an item shop here. In case you needed stuff, but I don't. Nobody can leave because the road's blocked off, but we've still got a few beds open. So, let's stay the night, because God knows we need it. Except it occurs to me that I just wasted money. Whoops, I already rested. I forgot that was a thing in this game. I've been playing a lot of Bravely Default in my off time, so I was like, oh, well, I haven't seen an inn for a while. I must need a lot of rest. No, in this game you can camp on the world map whenever you want. Alright, so like I said, we have to at least try to get across the checkpoint. Okay, so it looks like we have some people here hanging out. Don't like the looks of them. Oh, brother. Who are these guys? What do they want? What happened? What does Balia want with a couple of kids? No one's seen us, but we better lay low for now. Alright, so let's get away from those guys. Obviously, we're not going to get through the front door. Meanwhile, and look over on the west road, too. I wonder what's going on. Man, they have the entire kingdom locked down or something? Are they allowed to do this? The person looking for him must have been something really bad. Things are a little noisy, but maybe you'd like to rest? No, 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 no. No, I'm good. I fell for that once. Well, if we go around him, maybe we can at least check the inn rooms for something. Nothing. Let's avoid the guys with the signs, huh? And we found an antidote. Don't mind me. 200 zenny. Just, you know, raiding your stores. Oh, yeah, it doesn't look like we can get through. Well, we were able to get some zenny and an antidote. That's something, at least. So if we go west of the point to here, we'll find a question mark area. So we can find some items here. As well as an Aigu. Sparkling Springs, said to be home to fairies. Well, you can cut the bushes as Ryu, or myself, or whatever you want to call the character. But there's nothing much we can do here just yet. But it's important that we look around and find the items anyway. Also, there is a rare monster that can spawn here. It goes by the name of Goo Titan. Now from the Goo Titan, you can learn an ability called Time Blow, but it's also worth a great deal of experience in zenny. So, if you find one, go all out. But otherwise, all you're going to find are random-ass goos. Alright, so Scramasax. Scramasax, okay. Anyway, it's a new sword for me. Remember, the 15 weapons has to be 15 unique weapons. And she doesn't count equipped weapons, so I figured I should re-emphasize that point one more time. Because you guys couldn't have possibly understood me the first 2 times. It would be just silly if you got it right the first time around. I sure didn't! Okay, so that's everything we can find here. And we're out of here. So there's something we can do there later. But for now, it's time to go to the plant. Also, if you want to do something here, that is later. Don't worry about it for now. So enter the plant. Our goal is to find Pallet again. Welcome to the research plant. Sightseeing? Please be careful not to touch the Chrism reactors. So I think since this is Momo's mission, so to speak, it should be her job to do stuff. Care for any enhanced crops? So you can buy stuff. And Mandrake heals all HP, and that's a little cheap for something that heals all hit points. Must be a pretty bad side effect. And more shops. Oh, never mind. This is an inn. It's a pretty cheap inn, granted. I got robbed by resting at the cafe. Use conveyors to keep monsters away from the Chrism here. I suppose it'd have to be a Clism monster to use a conveyor. Alright, so let's move on. Unfortunately, you can't move when you're on these conveyors. Whoa, what's that in the upper left? Huh. Probably nothing important. So, be careful around these crops, obviously. This is a Repsol-style Chrism reactor. It supplies the soil with Chrism energy. Man, it's like... I don't want to make the obvious comparison to radioactivity, because obviously magic and radioactivity not exactly the same thing. But it still seems kind of weird. I mean, you guys have made it a point to tell us that you don't understand how this technology exactly works. Don't you think it's dangerous to be using it in your food supply? So I'm trying to remember if the red conveyor belts mean something different than the blues. Dangerous? The enhanced crops? No. Well, sometimes they get a little too big. They look a little creepy then. Wait, creepy? So let's see if something happens if you press this. Nope, it doesn't affect this conveyor belt at all. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it. I have a feeling. Aha! My feeling was correct. However, there was a lever here, so it doesn't really matter. Otherwise, you'd get stuck in that corner and have to reset the game or something. Which would just be silly. And that conveyor belt looks like it's our way down. So I guess the red conveyor belts are conveyor belts you can't change. Huh? Momo? You're Momo, Repsol's daughter, right? And you can't get around? Oh, never mind. I bet that changes the conveyor belts for the reds. So I'll go ahead and change it. Especially since we had to go all this way to get it. No, never mind. Looks like I have to change it back. Well, that's just silly. Unless I go... No, that's the way to Doc Pallet. I just saw him. So it must be doing this. Well, that's silly. There must be another red switch that you can hit at some point in this path. Oh, come on, Doc. Really? Get out of the way! Yeah, you can do that 10 PCs. I figured I should show that off at some point. Alright. And here we are. We've been expecting you. I tell you, it's pure luck to have met you here, there, Momo. As you know, I worked as your father's assistant when he built these reactors. And yet you know nothing. Whatever. And which machine needs fixing? Momo's got a one-track mind. Well, I've been meaning to tell you. We managed to fix the machines ourselves. Wait, what? What I want your help with is... Well, take a look at that. It's... an onion? Looks like an onion. How cute. What is it? Cute? How can you say that? We can't sell things like that. So we take them to the disposal area. But several days ago, as we were collecting the crops to be processed and disposed of, the dump, well, how should I say it? You found a mutant like that one. Whoa! Exactly! A huge mutant! Nina, what's a mutant? I don't know. Everyone's afraid of it and won't go near the dump anymore. That's a mutant. You're mean, Nina. Got mixed in with the Chrism War? Yes, so we have no idea what we should do with it. Alright, we'll take care of it. I mean, this wouldn't have happened if it hadn't been for my father's reactors, right? Thank you so much, Momo. The disposal area is inside the mountain to the west of here. I'll make arrangements for your visit. Something I want to do before we head to the reactor area, and this might be a pretty good hint. Switch to flame ammo. Maybe it's a giant onion. That's what I said! Haha! Nothing. was hoping to light the hay on fire. We burn our garbage in this furnace here, and use it to heat up the greenhouses. We take the big trash that we can't dispose of here to the disposal area to the west of the plant. Well, is there anything in here? Vodka shot. And healing herb. Alright, well that's that. Suppose it's time to head out. Guess we can't do anything with Mr. Onion. And we are safe. See, that wasn't too hard. So, it looks like it's time to head to the dump. Cool music. A little creepy, but nothing we can't handle, right? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.